Hey everybody, I'm Becky Adams. Thank you for stopping by my YouTube channel today. I have this stack of projects that I want to share with you. These are all projects that I created as part of the Scrapbook and Cards Today Crop and Create Delivered event. They did their first online event this year. I had so much fun. And I absolutely love the projects that I created, so I thought I would share them with you today. I will leave a link in the description box to the Scrapbook and Cards website where you can find out all the details for their upcoming events. But the first one I wanted to show you is the 6x8 mini album. This was a class taught by Becki and it was amazing. She did an awesome job teaching. I think the class was about 3 hours, 3.5 hours, and we did pretty much this entire mini album. I have finished a few things since then, but not everything. And one of the things that I have to finish is the cover. And I haven't done that yet because I wanted to do mine slightly different from Becki's to reflect the story that I wanted to tell in this album. So I don't have this one 100% complete yet. I still need to add photos and journaling, but for the most part, it's pretty much done. Let me know in the comments below if you'd like to see this project completely done with photos and journaling and everything. Okay, I'm going to set these layouts aside for just a minute so we can see this mini album. I do have post-it notes in here, just notes of photos that I want to print and the story that I want to tell on each page. So the first page is this cute pocket page that has this little insert. I love the little butterfly detail with the cutout. I think that was so cute. We cut that out just with a circle punch, added that little tag, and then you can also add photos or journaling to the back of that too. And then there's the cute cutout again. This one I plan on putting a photo here and possibly some journaling. And then on this other side, this page is so fun. I love this. We've got tons of flip outs for lots of photos and journaling. The theme for this album is I'm going to do a 2020 year in review. So kind of a highlights of 2020. So this one's just a simple pocket page with a 4x6 and 3x2 3x4s. Here's another fun one with a pocket page. I love the little notches. That's honestly something I hadn't done before, but I love how Becki did that, and I will have to remember to do that on future projects. So lots of room for photos and journaling. And then also here on the back side, here is just a 6x8 pocket page with a cute little tag. I'm thinking maybe a 4x6 photo down here and then some journaling right there. Here's the back side of that page with just a cute little die cut tab. I'm going to put a photo right there and journaling. This one, if I remember correctly, I actually cut a page wrong. And so this isn't exactly how Becki taught that, but that's okay. We're going to make the best of my mess up. So I'm not sure if I'll put photo or journaling on the back of there. This is a pocket or a page that came with the album, and then we just added this flip out on the back side, just a little bit of a couple of die cuts and a strip of pattern paper. I did forget to mention that the collection that we used for this album is the Pebbles Avenues collection by Jen Hadfield. A super cute collection, really fun to work with. Just a couple of flip outs, lots of room for journaling here. And that's this. I plan on telling on this page is about March, which is when the pandemic hit. So I plan on have a lot of journaling to do. Again, this is kind of March, April. My notes here is when my husband was sent home to work from home. Anyway, just a basic page here. Once again, lots of room for photos and journaling. Got a cute pocket here with just a couple of pattern papers, little tag, and then room for some embellishment here. Okay, then this page is another, this is one that came with the album, and pattern paper. I plan on putting a photo here and journaling up top. Another cute little page. I have 2x2 photos that I'm going to put right there. This one I plan on leaving just as it is, a 6x8 pocket page. Same here, probably a photo and maybe a little bit of embellishment. Here's a 4x6 pocket page with a tag. I did not attach this tag, I don't think, yeah, because I'm not exactly sure on the placement on that, so I just left that without adhering it down. There's this cute flap to go on the back. I'll put some pattern paper or maybe a journaling card here so that the text isn't the wrong direction. Oh, having a hard time spitting my words out today. There's another 4x6 pocket page. Again, lots of room for photos and journaling. This one has a really fun, it flips up and it also has a tag. So lots of room for journaling, and I'll probably do some embellishment here. These two pages will be about Memorial Day, and we actually had our family pictures taken that day, as well as visiting the cemetery. So we'll add lots of photos here. Here we have just the back side of this 3x4 and 4x6 pocket page, some photo mats, some journaling. This is another really fun page. I'm going to do some embellishing up here, photos, journaling. I love this page that's a little bit smaller. It's got a fun pocket on this side, again with the notch taken out. And then here's the back side. I think that this is my favorite pattern paper in this whole collection, is this black and white buffalo plaid. And this one is just blank, lots of journaling on this page. Oops. Again, just a simple layout, a little bit of pattern paper. journaling up here, photo down here. This is a really fun flap on the top of this page with a mat for photo and journaling. I love the scalloped edge. I did that with just a border punch. And this one, just the backside, again with that cute print, room for photos and journaling, and a pocket page, and more pocket pages. And this is kind of where I have left it. I've got to add a few more pages. I actually went and bought some more of this collection because we used up every last little bit in the kit to finish this up. So that was a really fun project. If you ever get a chance to take a class by Becki, you should jump on it because she did an excellent job. Okay, so here is the stack of layouts that I made. This one was from a class by Nicole Nawasad. I hope I'm pronouncing her last name right. But she was teaching a class on using lots of little bits and pieces of pattern paper. And I was a little hesitant at first. I wasn't sure that I wanted to have that many little tiny pieces of paper to adhere, but I am so happy with how it turned out. I don't know if you can see on camera all the texture and dimension. I used foam adhesive to pop up the edges of these, and then it's inlaid in a piece of cardstock. And I went ahead and stitched around part of it. Honestly, that was kind of an afterthought. I wanted to stitch around the whole circle, but I put the stickers down and the embellishments, and I was too lazy to go back and and fix it. So it's just got stitching in a few places. But I love how this one turned out, and this will definitely be a technique that I will try again. So this one is from the attendee kit. So there wasn't a class, but there were photos and instructions to create this layout. So this is another one that Nicole Nawasad designed. I love how she uses lots of little bits of pattern paper. That's not something that I'm used to doing, but I had so much fun creating these layouts. So just simple title there. I did some machine stitching on a few places, and then just a 4x6 photo with a little bit of journaling to finish it off. So I'm going to show these pages first, or I guess these ones together. So this is a class taught by Jess Forrester, and I loved her take on journaling. And anyway, I told a lot of stories on this layout that I guess I wouldn't have thought to tell otherwise. So this is kind of a right now, November 2020. Let me get that in. And hopefully you can see that without, I'll move it in a minute here so you can see it without the reflection of the lights. But it is obviously a pocket page spread with tons of photos, lots of journaling. One of Jess's tips was to switch your photos to black and white. She did a mixture of black and white and color for hers. I just went all black and white because my photos didn't go with this color scheme. So, but I love the overall look with the black and white photos. So there's just tags and simple journaling to go with each photo. And this was telling a story, or lots of stories by the number. And on this one, I had 2 photos that I really wanted to share. So I did a little flip out on that one. Let's see, I'll take that tape off. Anyway, so there's that one. And then she also taught a 12 by 12 layout. So it was kind of funny. She did "This is 40" as the title on her layout, and that actually worked perfectly for me because at the time of doing this, I was 40. And then I just made a simple numbered list for my journaling, and then just a few sentences above the title. And then there's a 5 by 7 photo of me. So that was Jess's class. She did an amazing job, and I would highly recommend taking any classes from her as well. So this is another one created with the attendee kit. It's a 2-page spread. I think most of this is from the Maggie Holmes Marigold collection, except for these. These letter stickers are Simple Stories, the black one. But anyway, I love how this one turned out. Again, I turned my photos to black and white so that I could, so that they would coordinate better with the product. So I love this scalloped edge here. Lots of machine stitching. Lots of room for embellishment. I've got a couple of spots up here, and I think what I'm going to do, these are my nieces, and when they come over again, I think I'm going to have them write their names up here on these journaling cards, because I think it would be really cute to capture their handwriting as part of this story. So there's that one. Just a kind of a side note, I do tape if I'm doing a 2-page spread, I tape the pages together because it's just a little easier for me to see the whole canvas, I guess, that I'm working with. And then when I go to put them in my albums, I will just take the tape off or cut through it, whichever is easier. Anyway, this is another layout by Nicole Nawasad. She taught the technique of creating these little paper hearts. Once again, using little tiny bits of pattern paper that stretches your supply so far and gives the cutest results. So this tells the story. We'd gone to Oregon to visit my brother and his family, and just missing our little guy. So anyway, I could not be happier with how this one turned out. I love the story that it tells, and the techniques were so fun. Here's another one. This is one that was done just from the attendee kit, so there wasn't a class on it, but again, they had photos and instructions. So this one is 2 3x4 photos. Just tells the story of my nephew bringing flowers to me one day. So I did this one almost exactly how Nicole had designed it. Something that I don't often think of is to separate my photos and put the title or journaling in between. Often my first inclination is to put them together. So it was fun to do something different on this one. Here's another one that I did with the attendee kit. And honestly, I can't remember if there were instructions on this one or if I just did it on my own. I don't remember. Anyway, this is from the Maggie Holmes Marigold collection. Just used striped pattern paper on the top and bottom, sheet of white cardstock was the base. One thing that I did on this one that was kind of fun, and it's easy to see kind of in the shadows there, but I just punched a strip of white cardstock and just did it. It just gives a little bit of texture by adding it again to the white background. I backed this bow sticker with pattern paper and then just fussy cut around it. And this was a class taught by Virginia Neville. I probably slaughtered her last name. Anyway, another really fun class. And this was a class about using the entire collection and using all of everything in that collection. So this is a single page layout, just one photo. Something that I haven't done in a while that I've just kind of gotten out of the habit. I don't dislike adding my own handwriting. I've just kind of gotten out of the habit and just typing journaling. But I have set a goal to include more of my handwriting. So there's just another photo of my husband and I on the beach in Oregon. And last but not least, here's a 2-page spread. This was a class in Virginia's class again. I can't remember the name of the collection, but it's one of Echo Park's most recent fall collections. So lots of photos of just highlights of our fall 2020. There's a pattern paper column, and I added a 3x4 photo and kind of I guess mirrored on each side where the photo placement was. Anyway, a lot of fun. Once again, something I don't tend to gravitate towards a double page spread, but I really enjoy doing them. So let me know in the comments below, do you prefer double page layouts or single page layouts? And then we can start a conversation in the comments, because I would love to know what you would like to see here on my YouTube channel. So thank you for stopping by. I had a lot of fun sharing these projects with you. I will be back soon with more projects and more project shares. Thanks again for stopping by, and I'll see you again soon.